Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing an overview of an RODI unit that goes by the name of RO Buddie. Hey guys, this is Jessmosis again and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the RO Buddie. And I wanted to go into this because it was more of an entry-level RODI unit for me. And I didn't go for the more expensive ones just because of budgeting. And when I was first getting into the hobby, I wasn't ready to spend a lot of money. So this was my option. And today I'm going to be going over what I like about it, what I dislike about it, and all that good stuff. But before we get into that, if you guys are enjoying the channel and the videos and want to see more stuff like this, feel free to hit that subscribe, give that like, and give that comment of anything you want to see in the future. So let's dive into this and talk about the pros and cons. Oh, by the way, make sure you stay till the end for a sneak peek of some of the coral I'll be using in my 29 gallon. So this is where I keep my setup, and I need to do a changeover. I need to change everything out and reroute all the hoses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out, and I have this directly inlined into my water supply. So all I have to do is actually just unscrew it like this, and good to go, as long as we don't lose that little piece. Alright guys, so this is the RO Buddie as it comes. I did add an extra hose to it, which you can get stuff from Lowe's. It's pretty simple to get. It came with a 4-stage unit, basically. It comes with your sediment filter, your carbon filter, and your membrane filter, and your DI. So it comes with this stock. I think you can get 2 different versions. I'm not sure, but I did get the one. Make sure we get the RODI unit because that's what we all strive for. And it comes with these tools. This helps unscrew the cap for the membrane, and this actually helps with the these little clips here to keep the hoses in place. They all clip into place, and it actually gives you some labeling to let you know exactly where everything hooks up, and tells you it's the wastewater. So that is the actual unit itself. It comes with some nice little adapters. I don't have them all right here to show you guys because I've been running this for about 1.5 years. I didn't use the other stuff, but they do have adapters, plenty of adapters, and if you just research it, I'm sure you can find more about it, but it should be able to adapt to anything you have. And these are the replacements, so you can see it's pretty much what I have, and you just pretty much unhook it and rehook it, and it does its thing. So before we get into changing the carbon filter and all that stuff, I'm going to show you guys what I do with my DI. I actually replaced my DI resin myself. You can actually buy this canister off Amazon with DI resin already in it. This is why I have 2 different units, but I wanted to start buying it in bulk, so I just simply unscrew the top and dump out the old resin and just replace it. Just make sure you're not an idiot like me and pour it everywhere. So this portion, it's pretty much just a hyperlapse of me replacing the carbon filter, the sediment filter, and the membrane filter as well. This is the first time I've done it, and I do replace the DI that I had actually poured on screen for you guys onto here as well. And here you can pretty much see a quick breakdown of the two colors of the old filter and the new membrane. So after I got everything replaced, I just pretty much put it back underneath my bathroom sink and reattach it into my water supply. Without cross-threading it, please. Don't cross-thread it. Thank you. Alright guys, so overall, what do I think about the RO Buddie? Well, I have some pros, I have some cons, and whether or not I recommend it. So some of my pros are, it is compact, makes it easy to put in like small crevices or small places, like if you want to put it underneath your sink or your like I put mine underneath my bathroom sink. So it makes it really easy to put into a small compact place. Now the other portion of it is a cheaper RODI unit. I think the entry level is around $70 off of Amazon. I'll be leaving a link of it underneath the video, so if you guys are interested in checking it out, you can. The other cool thing is it's very versatile with the hosing. It's very easy to replace the hosing itself and make it longer. So if you actually want to separate the pieces itself, you can do that. Or if you want to make the hose longer, that actually feeds into an RODI drum or a big gallon, like a 55-gallon drum, you can do that. So it's very cool for that kind of stuff. I know all the RODI units are pretty much similar in that sense. The other cool thing is it's easy to replace the filters. It's just super easy. You saw in the video, and it's good for. And overall, I really just think it's good for nano tanks. I wouldn't suggest using this for bigger tanks any bit larger than 100 gallons, but a smaller tank like as a 40-gallon breeder, it does good. It does pretty good, and I have no complaints about it. I've been using it for a year and a half. I always have good water quality out of it, so there's no issues for me on that. So if we get into the cons, I have to say it's not as durable as the higher end RODI units. I do think it's more susceptible to breaking. In the video I was making this, I actually did break one of my caps for my DI filter housing. So luckily I had an extra one, no big deal. I just used the other filter cap and capped it, and I had no issues. But it does seem to break easier, although on the other hand they are easy to buy and replace. They're not as fancy looking as the other RODI units. I know we all like to have a big unit, and it looks cool to me. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I just feel like that's part of the the look and the aesthetics of owning a reef aquarium. You know, toot your own horn, whatever. The other thing is I feel like it's easy to spring a leak. There's so many connecting pieces for hoses and such. When I put my unit back in, I actually had a leak. So I actually had to go back in and try to connect them a little bit better, and it stopped the leak. So that was one of those things that I think is kind of a con to me, because you don't want to have to worry about it leaking or any kind of thing like that. So overall, do I recommend the unit? I do. I really do. It's a great unit. The RO Buddie does a really good job and has done really good justice for me and my tanks. I don't have a lot of issues with it. It does really well. I replaced all the filters before it needed to be. I was still getting a reading of a 0 or a 1 on my unit before I did this video. So I do recommend it. It's very good for beginners. It's good for nano tanks. But like I said, for the bigger tanks, I would recommend getting something more durable. Or if you plan on doing this for a very long term, I would suggest getting a better unit. I know one day I will actually upgrade to a better unit. So yeah, guys, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this review and have gotten something good out of it, and hopefully I've helped you guys. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace. So, but before I end this video, I want to give you guys a little sneak peek here. You see this here? You see this? This is two colored here. GSP, it's got 2 different color morphs. This is actually what's going to be going into the 29 gallon. So, sneak peek. Alright guys, so I'm Jessmosis. Feel free to click on my stupid face, give me that subscribe. And if you want to see what I'm doing when I'm not on YouTube, feel free to check out my Instagram. So, I'm always posting on there. And if you want to see any other videos, if this is your first video you've seen of mine, feel free to click on any of these 2 that you see on the end screen. So take care, guys, and reef on.